I've been coaching so long that when I told people I was a coach, I think they thought I was running like a baseball team. And everyone's a coach now, right? Like they're to music, and look, the world needs coaches, and I'm so happy that they are finding these. But the world is really opening up, and this term is becoming more present day, which is amazing. People need support, but it's like, yeah, when you've been in it so long, it's like, oh, they're calling these things names now, you know?
You know, before all this tech, people and this weird society where we're not so friendly and not so integrated, like your coaches were your friends.
Yeah.
It was your family members. It was, you know, someone you really looked up to. It's very easy to get sucked into whatever micro world online it is, and then you lose sense of all the things that are important. So I think coaches are sort of a response to the digitization of everything and a reconnection with someone. And yeah, it is a way for people to make money, but it's also a way for people to reach out for help and get a real person that actually cares about you, that's looking at your specific life and then giving you guidance. It's something that I would hope religion brings some people. I would hope that like a good teacher in school would have brought people. The world has changed so much even since I was Skinny Gary. The coaching, it's needed. It's necessary to reconnect people. So I've had a number of coaches on the podcast, and I'll continue to work with coaches, and I work with all sorts of folks that do everything from physical work to spiritual work to sound healing, somatic work. I had a great somatic therapist on, and it's like we have to recalibrate ourselves in this new world.
Yeah, coaching is becoming much more prevalent in our everyday dialogue. I don't know if I mentioned, I'm working with a really exciting company now called Wictory AI. When I first joined the team, it really was coming on as a demo for the platform. And I'm sitting in front of these, you know, Olympic runners, Olympic cyclists in Europe. And our two founders, Marcus and Klaus, they're literally from a town in Austria that's 10 kilometers from where Arnold Schwarzenegger was born and raised. You know, obviously bodybuilding is in their genes, but, you know, they were focused on endurance sports. And what I love about this company and what they're doing and what you just said was coaching has changed. It is not just your friends. It is now folks that, you know, they are running businesses. We need to promote and elevate them and keep them able to still be a coach, because, you know, their revenue and what they're bringing in, because still some of the narrative around like their value proposition, it needs to elevate at that same rate. If they're being honest, one of the biggest things that coaches struggle with is not their desire to coach, but bridging this gap to coupling them with the right people, because they don't want to be on Instagram. They don't want to be on social media selling themselves. They joined this world, much like yourself, to give back and to be part of someone's positive journey and narrative. And something I love about Wictory is trying to bridge that gap and supporting them and then giving them a platform to do so.